Hello, guys, and welcome. It's very interesting to let you know that you can print designs that you create on Canva. So, in my last training, I mentioned this, and a guy reached out to me. I was like, okay, I want to make a design, I want to print. Are you sure it's going to come out really nice? Are you sure I'm going to be able to print this? I'm about to take someone's job and I want to make it on Canva. Are you sure it's going to be okay? And I said, okay, you can go ahead and create a design you want to print on Canva. And he was so skeptical, okay? But he went ahead to do it, and then he sent me a message. I'm like, thank you so much. I just printed this. He designed an award, yeah, for someone, and he was so happy. And now I'm even going to show you something further when it comes to printing, designing a making a design for the purpose of printing. So sometimes the person might want to use it online, at another time they might want to print it. So of course you're still making your designs exactly the same way, but when you know that the purpose is for printing, there are some little things you need to do. And here is the first thing that I'm going to show to you is your margin. So either you are here on a design you just made, or you're trying to bring in a design that you've made before. Whichever thing you're trying to do, you come here to these three dots and click on show margins. Can you see a margin here? So this margin is what helps you to keep it, helps you to show what would stay within the part where you want to print. Okay, so you must adjust your design to fit into that margin, because anything out of this margin is going to get cut away by your printer. And that is it. You are not a printer, or if you're a printer, you know what I'm talking about. There's some part that can get cut away. So to avoid that, you want to adjust that every important element enters this margin. The margin is fixed. You're not the one controlling where it will be. It is Canva that controls where it will be depending on the dimension of your design. So right here we can obviously see that our rent furniture is not going to make it. Okay, so we have to bring it in here. Okay, great. And it doesn't have to be so close to the edge. So did I ungroup this? Oh yes, I did. So I'm going to group it together and move it now. Okay, so in essence, just adjust everything here. You don't have to adjust this background to fit in. This other part can actually get cut away. Like, it's not a big deal if it gets cut away. So you might just want to allow that to happen, and then of course your share is still showing. So just adjust it to a point where you know that, okay, I can accept that this part be cut out. But if you are using it on your phone, either you add this margin to it or not, the entire design is going to show. But when you want to print it, that part outside of the margin is not going to show. Another thing is, once you are now done, you've adjusted it is within the margin. When you're trying to download, your download style must be different. On mobiles, on laptop, for e-flyers, the kind of color palette that really works well, that is sweet to visualize on these devices, is called the RGB. Okay, and then there's another one called CYMK. So it is the CYMK that is used in printing. It sometimes, you see, the red you used for RGB, once you convert it to CYMK, it's a bit different. It's still red, but then it's a bit different because of the kind of palette that comes with CYMK. But if you want your design to come out well while you are printing it, it should be in CYMK. It's not as if you print in RGB, it won't come out, but for the best result, use CYMK. So what do? You click on this button, and once you click on download here, you would have to download it as PDF print. Don't download as JPG, don't download as PNG, don't download as PDF standard. Download as PDF print. You see, best for printing. And after that, what do? You add crop, mark, and bleed. Make sure you click it. The essence of this is to show where to trim the paper. So when it's being printed, this shows where the paper will be like trimmed. Okay, this is important for you to do. This flattened PDF is if you want, maybe you have a lot of pages and you want everything to come together on a page, like flatten the entire thing for you, make the whole printing like smooth. That's when you need that. Okay, so color profile is the next place where you come to. And what you, if you don't have pro, you can't use this. Can you see? RGB best for digital use, CYMK best for professional printing. This is you becoming a professional already. Not just any random person knows this. So when they want to print, like they just print normally, they just feel like, okay, I can no. But when you use the CYMK select, you can see it has the crown. That means it's for the pro version. So you click on save download settings and then you now download. So when you download this, it comes out like differently, and then you can go ahead and make your printing. So these are the major things that you need to tweak. It's not like you design like an entirely different thing because you want to print, no, but these things are important for you to effect so that you can achieve your aim when it comes to designing. Sometimes even when you download an RGB file or a CYMK file, you might not really be able to see, oh, what's the difference. You might not really be able to see that, but it is until when you want to print, especially if your design is made up of a number of colors, okay, that are found in that palette, then you will see that it comes just differently. So this is going to be the end of this video. Make sure that you effect these things when you are considering printing. If you are not considering printing, don't worry about the margin, don't worry about the print bleed, don't worry about the crop effect, don't worry about the CYMK, and you'll be good to go. This is going to be the end of this video, and I'm going to see you right in the next video. Bye.